first year ECE student. Today I will give you the demonstration of digital multimeter for your laboratory uses in detail. This is our most common digital multimeter manufactured by Scientific. Model number is 7023 and the feature is this is very important feature 3x34 DMA. I will tell you later why it is written like this. First, you have to familiar with the external accessories of this multimeter. This is your connecting probe, red and black. Basically, most people are making this mistake, taking this red as a positive and calling this black probe as a negative. But you should don't don't tell this, name this like this, don't name it like this, because for any measuring instrument like multimeter, voltmeter, ammeter, you should consider this two probe as a high and low. High, this is red for high probe, high terminal probe, and black for low terminal probe. Firstly, you will clearly see the four port in the multimeter. One is named as common. This is also colored as a black, and another three is volt, ohms, and hertz. That means this terminal dedicated for voltage, resistance measurement, and frequency measurement, and another two is the respective current probe, current terminal. One is the milliampere range and another for the ampere range up to 10 ampere. So by this four terminal configuration and mapping, you should assure about that your low terminal probe should be always in common terminal, and as per your further advanced measurement, you should replace your red, that means high port, at voltage and ohms or frequency terminal, either or current terminal. So first we take it as a volt, ohms, and frequency measurement. Then you have to select your display or function by this function selector knob. This knob is rotating. This rotating knob is called as a function selector knob. Particularly in this model, extreme left hand side and right hand side is the same terminal, same function for off mode, and when you shift from the off mode, first you will get the millivolt, but in this millivolt terminal you will get these two features for AC millivolt and DC millivolt. This is the DC symbol, and this yellow symbol is for AC symbol. And then how it will be selected? You will select this select button, yellow select button. If you normally it is in DC mode, but if you select this yellow button, then it will convert it into AC voltage mode, AC millivolt mode. Okay. Then accordingly, if you go up, this is your voltage AC mode. This is dedicated only for AC. There is no option for selecting further one. And this is volts DC. This is ohms. That means, particularly I am to say in this regard, this meter is having a beautiful feature of auto ranging. That means in ohms you may ask that, sir, in 0 ohms to up to 10 mega ohms or 100 mega ohms, you could measure in same range. Yes, but there will be a manual feature also. By this range knob, you can select this range manually. This way. This starts from mega ohms, then again ohms, kilo ohms. Okay. So, or either or, you leave it as it is, first off, and then again select resistance. This mode is auto mode. When the auto display will appear in the screen, then that you assume that meter is in auto ranging mode or auto reading mode. Okay. For this auto ranging mode, maybe your display will stable after few times. It will take few longer times rather than the manual operation. Okay. So accordingly, you go up. This is for your diode measurement. In this mode, it will display your diode forward drop voltage or reverse PIV voltage. Apparently, this meter cannot show the PIV voltage because this meter is operated only in 9 volt. For any other diode, any PN junction diode, you need definitely more than 9 volt to conduct in reverse mode. So this meter cannot alone measure the PIV of diode. And this is your continuity mode. Continuity mode, that means you may check any circuit continuation or zero ohms connectivity or conductivity through this mode. This is your capacitance mode, capacitor mode. In this mode, you can measure the capacitor. This is your frequency mode. When you measure frequency, your terminal, your low and high probe terminal also connected in same manner. This is your HFE. When you connected to the HFE mode, you should replace your red probe, that means high terminal probe, in this terminal. In that way, then only you can measure any HFE. HFE means this measurement is basically the gain factor of any BJT transistor. So right now, up to this point, you have to know that HFE is used for BJT testing. Later we will discuss in further. This is the temperature terminal selection. Centigrade or Fahrenheit you can measure in any unit. You have to change this unit from here, Fahrenheit and centigrade. You will see the display will change by C and F respectively. This is your microampere measurement. Now the measurement is come to ampere side when you require to shift your red terminal, either these two terminal, either these two connecting point according to the range of your current. So when you measure microampere or milliampere, definitely your red probe should inserted over this point. Okay, and if you shifted at ampere measurement mode, then only you should replace your red probe either further this terminal. And there will be also option for selecting AC DC in the same position by this selector node. For DC ampere, it is by default set at DC, and for AC ampere mode, AC current mode, you have to select this knob again, and now it will convert it in AC current mode. Okay. So now I will come to you. What is the feature of this multimeter? The basic main feature when you select any multimeter or you have to go to buy any multimeter, first of all you have to select the countability or counting ability of this multimeter, because this is a digital display, having a digital display which basically counts the value of your analog signal or voltage. So you have to predetermine that how many counting ability your meters should have for your easy measurement. So manufacturer said that 3 by 3 4 countability already has this multimeter. So how should you get aware about that, how many digits it can count basically. So the basic concept is this: to determine the whole count of this multimeter by this figure. 3 means you have to get easily 3 complete digits. That means first, if this is your display, the first 3 digits 1, 2, 3 can display 0 to 9 of complete decimal digit can display the first 3 figure, count figure first position can count completely 0 to 9, and the extreme left hand side position can count up to 4 character. It starts from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and your highest digit should be at stopped at 3. So this figure, this position only can count up to 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 4 character it can display. Maximum it can display 4 character. That is why it is 4. And out of this 4 character, the highest value is 3. That is over here it is 3. And beyond that, you have to measure complete. It has to display complete 0 to 9 decimal digits. So that by this we can get, it can display 399 from 0, 0, 0, 0. That means by this value to this value you can get 4000 counts. That means your meter, this meter can display at any condition 0 to 4000 counts. In that way you can determine that your multimeter having a range of, in multiplication of 40, 400 millivolt, 4 volt, 40 volt, 400 volt, and then 1000 volt. That means in every range it has to display, it has the capability of display of 4000 counts, because suppose you have to place your multimeter at 4 volt range. As per manual, it is stated as manually 4 volt range. That means it can display this, and this. That means it can display 3.9999 volt. This is your, in this condition is your 4 volt range. 4 volt range. So in that region, in that quadrature, it can display 3 only, and then 999.999. So whenever it's further increased from 3.999, it will get 4. But this figure, this position cannot display the 4. It will display over voltage or OL. Either it is displayed at OL as well or 1. So when you get this display OL or 1, definitely you know that your meter is now, its meter is not capable to display this range or value at the current range. You have to increase the range furthermore, or you will get the auto mode. Okay. And another exclusive feature in this meter is true RMS meter. True RMS meter means in digital multimeter, always you got to remember that multimeter cannot display the voltage peak to peak value as per the CRO. CRO only can, CRO is the only instrument which can display the peak to peak voltage, which can display any signal or its peak to peak voltage directly. But in multimeter, if you measure this kind of sinusoidal signal or alternative current signal, you can get the only RMS value. You can get the only RMS value of this signal. So this meter, but not only all meter can capable to do this measurement of RMS value. This meter only has this facility to determine the true RMS value.